stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida's offense will take the field first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Throws to the tight end, and the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, let's chat about Florida. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get
Georgia Southern versus Florida. Wide open down the middle. Number 82. Big game right there. Legend Dog. Legend Dog. Of course, related to receiver Andre Dog. They're cousins. Cousins lining it up for the first time today. For the first and last time today, barring anything crazy happening in the postseason. But with the way the season is, whoever wins this game will not see the other.
You want to continue to get better.
Going to the read option. Got room to run. It's going to get tackled after the first down marker, DeMarcus Holcomb. First two plays look very scary for Florida, but the last two plays look really good for the Gators. The last time the Eagles have faced off against the Gators was a couple years ago. It was actually the second year of Dudley Forbes' career here at Georgia Southern when he faced off against DJ Lagway, and the Eagles lost by one score.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
The first down game there for the Gators. Florida's kind of settled into the offense this drive after not having too much going through the first couple plays. A couple first downs later, they're in striking distance now.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Holcomb had himself a good game last week, 66 from passing, 2 touchdowns, so over 200 yards.
To the ground with the back.
They're going to be magical again. Down the sideline, down to the 3-yard line. Touchdown. First and goal for Florida. Third downs for the Eagles, man. That's been the Achilles heel for them all season long. And look at don't bring him down there. But they had him set up for a 3-and-out, and left the tight end wide open. It's going to be third and goal, second and goal from the 4 for the Gators. Hand it off again, and this time Little John coming down, laying the hit. It's going to be third and goal from the 6 after the Gators go backwards. Ballston Stadium making noise.
Go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in
gonna run him down. Little John met him at the summit. What a tackle right there. It's gonna be fourth and goal from the 3, and the Gators deciding to leave their offense out on the field here. Fourth and goal, looking. It's going to be a sack. It's Clyde Kaufman. And the Eagles stand up and make a goal line stand. Dudley Forbes fired up on the sideline. Here comes Nick Brockell and the Eagles offense. Brockell, I think he's 4th or 5th. One of the Heisman finalists. Definitely one of the finalists for the Maxwell Award and every award you can think about it. Georgia Southern getting the ball back here. Like we said, early in the season, we saw so much of a committee from Georgia Southern, but now number 32, Torian Denny, has kind of, positioned himself as the one. And after a short play on plays 1 and 2, it's 3rd and 7 now for Georgia Southern. If they get it to Mance, Mance going to catch and get the first down. Mance going to get up to the 28. 29 are going to mark the first down. Georgia Southern starting their drive at the 4-yard line, so going to have to go a decent little distance here to get some points up on the board. Dewey a gain of 4. Last week we saw the Eagles really lean into that power football against Arkansas, and we saw the run game really take over in that game when they decided just to hand the ball off right to them. We're going to see it here in the single back bunch set. This time it goes nowhere, only a gain of 1. Here we go, 3rd and 5 now, the second third down of the drive for the Eagles. Can they pick it up again?
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it.
Across the middle, right to Andre Dogg, diving forward and brings it in across midfield at the 44.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
3rd down, look out for number 8 because the ball may be going his way.
Snaps it on 1st down.
Raquel's going to run it out. Going to get about 7 on that one.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
Raquel.
The Eagles can
Ever dangerous with his legs.
2nd and short.
2nd and short. He's going to look to the dump off to Carver. Carver breaks the tackle and is going to be just short of the first down at 36-yard line. Going to be 3rd and 1. They rule him short at 3rd and 1.
Man, this tight end, he is
Eagles coming back again in single back bunch set here. Gonna hand it off and stuffed in the backfield. The linebacker was right there to make that play, and now the Eagles have a decision to make, and they're gonna leave their offense on the field as well. 4th and 3 from the Gators 37. We're gonna motion Dewey. Dewey gonna get the hand up and get the pitch. He's gonna cut the field. Dewey, he's gonna get the first. Great play right there by Dewey, just catching it and just putting his foot in the ground and cutting up the field and picking up the first down for Georgia Southern, keeping their drive alive.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Right to Yusuf this time. Yusuf, first down for the Eagles. He's down in the red zone at the 12-yard line.
Down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And he shows you the arm right there.
Darrell Yusuf.
This young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Touchdown, Georgia Southern had some mic issues right there. But touchdown, Georgia Southern, 7-0. So, what looked like it was going to be a 3-0, at least 3-0 lead for Florida. Turned into a 7-0 lead for Georgia Southern here late in the first quarter. And there he goes. What a tackle right there. I think that is Bradley Mechie, the sophomore, right there to meet the running back right as the ball met him. That makes it 2nd and 14 now for Florida.
Wants to go up top.
Oh, incomplete pass. Not sure. I think he got hit. He did. He did get hit. He did get hit there. So it's going to be 3rd and long for Florida. Not where you want to be if you're the Gators against this Eagles defense. Taking a shot. He caught it. What a ball. And what a catch right there. Frederick Creek. What a pass from Holcomb. And it puts the Florida Gators across midfield at the 40. That ball like it hung in the air for so long. And Kaufman again. The ball hung in the air for so long, and it felt like nobody on the Eagles could just track it. But Cheek was able to make that catch there. Going to RPO here. Great blocking. Here comes Legend Dog. He's going to be short of the first down. 3rd and 1 after sack by Paul Spencer. The Gators have dealt with issues running the ball. They're going to go to the sneak, and it's no good. 4th and 1. They've had issues kicking field goals, and that could be an issue, a reason why they went for it on 4th down. But now it's a 48-yard kick here for the kicker, the young guy. And the kick is up, and it will be not even close. Another stop for Georgia Southern. Marco Silvaderi, the sophomore, not able to drill that one through.
Gets it out to about the 35.
And a 4 right there from Brockell.
Mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Oh, he's went 3-point stance. I guess the defender there fell on the floor, and that allowed for Manstallone right by him for an easy completion for the Eagles.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 40, from the 49.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
He's looking, going to Shakir Denny. Big gain out to the 25, and that should do it for the 1st quarter. Eagles marching. They're going to line up here, but I don't think they're going to rush to run a play, and they won't. They'll take it to the 2nd quarter. 7-0 is your score here in Statesboro at Paulson Stadium.
And what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Nick Brockell and Marcus Holcomb, two of the top quarterbacks in the conference, you would say. It's going to be it's looking out to be a pretty good quarterback duel. Now, the game is not looking like going to be a duel unless Florida can get a stop here. But we'll see what happens here. First play of the 2nd quarter. Eagles lined up with 2 receivers to the right, along with Yusuf. Dog to the left on the lone side, and Dewey in the backfield with Brockell. And they're going to snap it here. Looking. The pressure got there, and it's going to be a sack. Great coverage. We like to call that one a coverage sack. Great coverage from the Gators. That makes it 2nd and 18. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Florida to make them win 1st down. Man's on the motion. Man's going to get the handoff, and he's got nowhere to go. It's going to be 3rd and super duper long now for Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern also does not have Hendricks. Hendricks is a very streaky kicker, if I would say, for Georgia Southern. So a 54, 55-yarder is not the ideal position for Georgia Southern want to kick this ball. Looking right to Dewey, and Dewey brings it in. 1st down. Florian Dewey does it all. He catches passes and runs to the tackles. 1st down and 10 from the 13. They're going to go to the bootleg here. Looking for Denny, and Denny's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Shakir Denny.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver.
The play action. Work to perfection right there. Eagles up 14-0.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up.
Going to the handoff here, and the running back, he gets tackled right there by Little John. Tavares Kirkland. They're going to gain about 2 on that one right there.
So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here.
Back to the ground again. A good game right there from Kirkland. Oh, they're going to rule him just short. Davion Bradbury holding on to his ribs, holding on to the midsection. It's 3rd and inches now for.
Just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
They're going to sneak it, and they're going to give him the 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's
man. Nothing but room, and he broke a tackle, but he took a hit. JaMychal Tolver came through with the cavalry and put a hit on the quarterback. 2nd and 8. Back to the option again. He's got space again, and this time it's going to be Majette who's going to take him down, but they're going to give him credit for the 1st down there. They're going to give him credit for the 1st down. 1st and 10 at about the 45 of Georgia Southern. This time they decide to hand it off. There goes Norwegia. Able to make the tackle there.
With a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. quick handoff.
Hand it off again, and this time it's number 18, Little John, Emmanuel Little John, who's been everywhere on the field so far in this first half. Bring up third down around midfield. That midfield is exactly 3rd and 6. This is a big play for Florida. They can stay on the field here. He's going deep down the field, attacking Kramer. And he's going to knock it out of the way. What a play right there by Kramer. The transfer, how do you say his name? Kramer breaking up the pass. And we're going to see a punt here, the first punt of the game. Ooh, it's a good kick, too. They're going to start at the 6-yard line.
And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense.
Dewey in the back. He's going to take a hit off here. Dewey's got nothing but room. He's going to get a first down, a gain of 10. Just like that. I was just about to say how Dewey has not had the most productive game on the ground so far. But a big run there right there. And here comes Madu. Madu played such a good game in the second half. Last game against Arkansas. And right here, he almost broke one. A gain of 17 on first down. And just like that, started at the 6, out at 33. George Madu has kind of ironed out his role as the second running back on this committee, on this team. And he's actually thrived in the role ever since he took it over. 2nd and 8 now. Right back to Madu. Madu nowhere to go that time, but he's still going to get about 5 on that one. I think it's such a skill for running backs to fall forward. And that's one thing that George Madu or Greg Madu, or I got to remember his name, does so well. He does a good job of falling forward. And right there, that looked like it was going to be a gain of only 2, but it turned into a game of 5 because he refused to go down backwards. 3rd and 3 here from the 40-yard line. Eagles lined up in the spread set.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
One back to Shakir Denny, and Denny holds on to it. First down, Eagles.
On 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Lined up in the bunch on the right. Melton in the game for Mance. They're going to go right to Melton. Melton catches it, and Melton's going to go down at the 20-yard line.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position.
That's beautiful right there. 1st and 10 from the 20. Eagles find themselves back in the red zone. You have Brockels moving out of the way. Brockels going to get taken out of the 7-yard line.
Man, how about just, it's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass.
Dick Brockhill using his legs, getting out and free, and it's 1st and goal from the 7 for the Eagles.
Nobody's got me, and I can just take
Going to the read option here. He'll try to use his blockers, and he can't get there, but he's going to get taken out of the 3-yard line.
So frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Georgia Southern, 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Going to go to Madu. Madu going to do what it do and get in the end zone for 6. And Georgia Southern putting a vice grip on this game early. Lead 21-0.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
1:56 left. The Gators have to do something to keep this game alive here. He's going to dump it off to the running back. Running back going to get the first down. Brought down by Paul Spence at the 36-yard line.
Get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Got to do something here. They want to stay in this game. The Eagles do get the ball back at the half.
To the air on 1st down.
Dump it outside. It's going to be a 6-yard gain to receiver. He runs out of bounds. The clock will stop. 1:40 left to go in the half. Eagles up by 21 here.
From the gun, running back on.
Oh, a great run right here by Kirkland. Kirkland needs a block. One man to beat, and he can't beat him. He pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Tavares Kirkland's had himself a decent little day. 16 carries for 65 yards. Going to the screen pass here. They're going to dump it off to him, and there goes Ruggs. They're to make that tackle. He goes nowhere after he gets the catch.
It just never developed. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
2nd and 10. 2nd and 9. They're going to send a blitz here. Dumps it off to Dog. Dog. Ball's out. Picked up by Osa for Cromer, who made the hit.
Get it back. It's a turnover.
Gotta go back and look at who made the hit. I think it was Calvin Majette. Number 19. Yes, he came in, put hand on ball, and punched that ball clean out. Scooped up by Kramer. And another scoreless drive for Florida in this first half.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Starts the drive trying to go up top.
Tried to dump it off to Madu there. Turf toe. They need to change the name for Turf toe. Turf toe, it's way worse than it sounds.
After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Going to Mance. Mance not going to get out of bounds. Going to be 3rd and 4 here for Georgia Southern. Bradley Mechie will not return to this game. They say he's dealing with a turf toe. We'll see what his status is for the weeks moving forward. Quick dump off to Denny, and Denny going to get the first down. Clock will stop.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Eagles have been playing basically a perfection drill this game. Hasn't had too much adversity when it comes to moving the ball down the field and putting points up on the board here. 2nd and 4 now for the Eagles. 2nd and 2, I'm sorry. 46. The play actually going to be a sack. Speaking of adversity, a sack. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now from the 40. Georgia Southern going to call a timeout and bring back out the offense. Up and back, looking, he's going to throw it ahead to Dog. Dog going to try to pick up first down, and he does. Way too easy. Way too easy. They let him just really run free under the defense. Over the top, it's caught by Darrell Yusuf, taken down at 32. Fantastic catch by Yusuf. Going to dump it off to Madu, and he was going to call that second timeout of the half.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
He's going to run it up a little bit, try to get as much as he can, and he will get will take a slide at the 14. Got 6 seconds left, so I guess the Eagles will have one shot to take. They're going to take one shot here, and if it doesn't work out and you bring out the kick, you just didn't leave here. It's been a relatively perfect first half for the Eagles. Defensively, pitching a shutout.
They march to the red zone, and here they go.
He's going to throw it away and bring out the kick in it.
He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal.
And it's up, and it is good for Hendricks. So a 24-0 lead for the Eagles going into the half.
At the end of the 2nd quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Florida gets their first stop of the game, but still only 3-point game. Shakir Denny made a couple of big plays, a couple of big-time grabs. On his way to a 4-reception, 61-yard, a 1-touchdown half.
This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem.
Right here, Tavares Kirkland. This is a great run here. This drive unfortunately ended in a fumble. He gained 25 yards on this one. One of the many big plays that Florida has gotten in the first half that just did not turn into any points. The first drive, they went for it on 4th down, didn't pick it up inside the 5. Second drive, missed a long field goal. And the third drive, as you've seen, maybe the third drive, they got forced to a punt. And then the 4th drive, as you've seen, the fumble.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again.
1st and 10
Let's see if they can keep that
for the Eagles here. Looking. He's going to dump it off to Darrell Yusuf, and he's going to get about 7.
Almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Madu's kind of taking over the backfield so far. This is the 2nd quarter. He's going to get the call here. He's going to get the call. He's going to get a run here. Good gain. Break a tackle. And it's a foot race now, but he's going to get taken out at the 45-yard line. Greg Madu. What a run. I think his name is Greg. It might be George. Yes, Greg Madu. What a run.
He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat.
Sack.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
It's going over the top. He caught it. Touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to
right
get this
over
guy
the defense. Nick Brockell finds Shakir Denny for his second score of the game.
On the season.
The safety didn't stand a chance back there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators
That dang Brockell.
back to work. Wants to go up
Shat
top
said
on
this
first
game was
down.
already over when it was 14-0.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field.
Eagles up 31-0, 17 points after that comment.
That's the tight end. Nice job.
Gonna go to the RPO and Paul Spencer. That's a very big tackle. Very underrated play right there, because if he doesn't make that tackle, there's nothing but green grass for the receiver to run. But Paul Spencer, one of the transfer safeties, came down and made the play to go to the RPO. It's what a hit right there. Clyde Kaufman gonna make him think twice about not handing that ball off next time. What a hit from number 10, Clyde Kaufman.
They really focused on this assignment football.
Oh, another hit, and that time it's number 18. Okay, Emmanuel Little John forcing the ball from the receiver's hands. 3rd and 13 now for Florida.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the right.
Oh, I missed the dang ball. I hate when that happens, bro.
That'll be enough for the
It's like I tried to bait him and I run past him a little bit too much. First down for Florida. Legend Dog, a big 3rd down catch. He's having himself a good game despite the
Off the play fake, off
total
first
output of the
down.
offense. A deep ball right there. It's caught. Broke a tackle. He's going to get taken down at the 16.
Off a big one all the way
What a
to the
play. And now the
16.
Gators with a chance to
Here's
put
an
points on the
opportunity
scoreboard
for this
again.
offense
Can
in
they
search
do it
of its
here?
first touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Gonna hand it off. He's got room. Kirkland's gonna get taken down. The tackle right there from Little John. Little John getting added back into the defense. I think it just brought a new identity. It brought the identity back to the Eagles. This is a guy that played such a big role in the title run last season. And then right there, look who it is again. I think it's number 18, Little John, right in the middle again, forcing him backwards. Anyways, it's 4th 1st and goal from the 1, and Florida just looking to punch it in and get on the board here. Gonna hand it off. He's gonna get in. Kirkland, touchdown, Florida. Javaris Kirkland, one of the few bright spots on this Florida offense this game. 13 carries for 80 yards, and now a score to add to his total. And that makes the score 31-7 as we prepare for the kickoff here.
It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here we go. Lyle Paul. Lyle Paul got a block. Lyle Paul down to the 22-yard line. Lyle Paul, the freshman. Freshman was heavily featured in this offense early on in the season, but, you know, as Dundee Ford just said several times, when it comes to running back, whoever's the hottest is going to get the ball the most. Torian Dewey, despite what this game has looked like, has been the hottest back for the Eagles, along with Greg Madu. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a free shot. Lobs it deep. Did he overthrow him? He didn't overthrow him. Andre Dawg catches it. And a field-flipping pass there. And it's number 8. Another big-time grab right there. That is 200 catches on his career. Andre Dawg, man, what a gamer this is.
This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, you know.
Oh, crap. Brockell got a little bit too antsy there. Threw the ball after he passed the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 2nd down for Georgia Southern. Illegal forward pass for Brockell. That'll make it 2nd and long, 2nd and 14 now for the Eagles.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Besides that, Brockell has done no wrong. No real wrong in this game so far.
Quarterback doing what he does.
He's going to throw it away here.
And he just
3rd and long now for Georgia Southern.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down.
Here we go, dropping back. He's looking. He's going to roll out. Go throw it over the top. Touchdown. Georgia Southern.
He has been surgical, precision.
Andre Dog.
The fine instrument rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down there.
Just floating it over the defense's head, and number 8 right there to catch it and corral it. Touchdown, Georgia Southern, and the beatdown continues.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got to touch.
Dump it off, and there goes Ruggs. Snuffing out that play right there. Clyde Kaufman holding on to his midsection now, and I think late in the season, I understand Dudley Forbes love. He hates to give up points. He hates for the defense to give up points late in games, but put your players first. Take them guys out and let them rest. Got a couple of big, more important games than the remainder of this one. I think we may see one more. This may be the last drive of first team defense until they bring in the second guys and let them finish out this game here.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Keeps hitting.
What a run right there by Holcomb, and then just slide and got right to the 50 and slid. No one was near the quarterback, and he gets to midfield. Josh Washington in the backfield.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
2nd and 14, they're going to hand it off again. And this time it's Clyde Kaufman right back in the game like nothing happened to him. Bringing down the running back, 3rd and 17.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
Pick that.
They're going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave
no,
up
I can drive myself. I don't think that's going.
So 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back.
Oh,
get
no.
some water and celebrate.
He's able to take this away for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there. Things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the...
Intercepted, big play.
That's a crazy play. That's a crazy play. That just was speed boosting and got that pick. Andre Calvin with the interception.
Sending the offense back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the
Oh, Clyde Kaufman.
Picked up a few extra on that.
Who is he looking
What
at?
a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll leave it with him. Nice.
Oh, good game there down to the 9, the freshman. Highly touted 5-star freshman running back. First and goal from the 9. Go to the option play. Loud Paul here. Loud Paul going to cut up. He's going to get to about the 5-yard line. Paul again in the game. That is the linebacker Ruggs in at tight end. It is going to be the other Little John, the fullback, getting into the end zone for the touchdown. Alfonso Little John.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release on the RPO.
Tackle there, 1st and 10.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. From the pistol. Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, it's Kramer on the tackle. Kramer on the sack. Eagles have ran a rough shot on the Gators today, and this is exactly what you want to see if you are Eagle Nation. The defense starting to wake up and arrive to be who you expect them to be, and there's Tyler Lamb on the tackle there. Georgia Southern had 4 interceptions in the game last week against Arkansas, and then this week just an utter clamping down, an utter domination of the Gators, and another incomplete pass on 3rd down. And that will likely be it. That will likely be the last we see of the Eagles defense, unless, the Eagles have to punt it back to them. But they scored too fast. Let me not rule out that as well. Here comes Manson retirement.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his
You're going to get to about 48, 49-yard line. 2:03 left in the game. So what a game it's been. Nick Barkell, 405 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. The running game wasn't the biggest except for Lyle Paul here. A good game. It'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Georgia Southern dominated every facet. They dominated the yards. They dominated the time of possession. They dominated the scoreboard. Here comes Lyle Paul.
Until they stop him, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. Talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out.
Southern with another good game, another good win to boost up their resume. You would imagine the Eagles hold their own destiny. If they get to Atlanta and get to the conference championship, they surely be in, regardless of the outcome of that game. But as we saw last year, the Eagles don't need a conference championship to get the job done. They won last year without even making it to the SEC championship. I know Dudley Forbes. Dudley Forbes is a guy that he looks at the big picture. He would love to have the SEC championship added to his trophy room, but If he would not.
On the ground. It's
He was
ball.
not traded for the national championship by no means, and Lyle Paul almost found the end zone there. And that will do it 45-7. Eagles win streak continues.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement.
Player of the game, of course, Nick Brockell, 402, 4 touchdowns, 86 completion percentage. What a game from him.
Jesse, they made it clear.
He continues to show up and show out
It was them. They were the favorite
for
and
the
they just made a
Eagles.
point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations.
Dang.
They've got so
It's like
much
you see him
talent.
rolling out, and then you just see him on the ground.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, you do it, it's not cool.